morning. It's day 169. There's the shelter disappearing behind me. Gosh, pretty much right away I've got a 4-mile, like 2,000-foot climb up Killington Peak, and then descend down into Killington. So I think I broke my stove last night. My canister must have been overfilled. I refilled it from a large canister, over the weekend. And last night was the first time that I used it. And when I lit it, it flared up high, like it was overpressurized or overfilled, and it was shooting out liquid gas. I don't know. But after that flare up died down and I was able to blow it out, it wouldn't light again. And in fact, when I turn the valve on the stove all the way up, there's no hissing, there's no gas coming out. It just acts as though the valve is sealed shut. And I put the flip fuel valve on the canister and it hissed just fine. And so I used that to release some of the excess gas. And put the stove back on it, it still doesn't work. So something I did, I guess, caused the valve on the stove to stop working, and it's permanently closed. But I should be hitting an outfitter, walking past an outfitter later today, around the 10-mile mark, and then again at the 14-mile mark, depending on which road crossing I take. I think I need to get in there on the 10-mile mark so that I can, before they close, if it's later in the day. So I'll go in there and see if I can find a replacement or a fix of some kind for that stove that that has broken on me. I don't know. And if I replace it, it'd be nice if they replace it under warranty. But if I replace it, it'll be my third stove. Two that have broken under suspiciously similar circumstances if I think back on the sequence of events. So maybe that means quit using the flip fuel. The flip fuel's been great for scavenging like remnants off of hiker box canisters and things like that. It's been lovely. It's been wonderful for just my overall fuel efficiency. But it's hard if you're going from a big can down to a little can. It's hard to control how much goes into the little can, and if it flares up like that, I think that's what's been causing my Jetboil stoves to die on me. So hopefully I can get that rectified, because I did not have a hot meal last night. I ate yesterday's lunch for dinner and yesterday's breakfast for dinner, since I had breakfast at the condo and lunch at the farm stand. So I'm plus one extra dinners in my pack right now, which will be good when I'm hungry later. I'm riding at the cabin shelter thing that's on top of Killington. I don't think I'm going to climb up to the summit. It's quite a ways. There's the cabin. There's the hiker. Well, here we go. That was cinematic. Kind of gnarly. Finishing up my break in this dank cabin. That's the Killington shelter. It's called something else, but it's on Mount Killington, just a little bit down from the summit. I'm going to hightail it on down the mountain and not climb to the summit, just because I want to make sure I get to that that outfitter in time, because I'm going to need a new stove. A little bit chilled right now. I think it's just because it's damp more than anything else. All these hikers have been walking by, like day hikers climbing up to the summit. I've been walking by in t-shirts and shorts and stuff. And I'm over here like shivering. Not really shivering, but you know, I had to put my rain jacket on just to maintain a little body heat. Anyway, come on, screen. Eating my lunch. So I'm now taking the Sherburne Pass Trail. It's a blue blaze on today's map, but it's a retro blaze in that it used to be the AT. I don't know how long ago, how many hiking seasons back, but it's about a mile shorter. And I am up against the clock on getting to that outfitter on time to see if I can replace my stove or something. And so that's why I'm taking it. It's also supposedly it got some better views in the current AT, and it's just a smidge shorter. So bonus points on that. And it hits Highway 4 a little bit closer to the outfitter as well. So I think it'll be easier for me to get into the outfitter quicker from this trail on a couple of different counts. And it's absolutely gorgeous. If you can see, I just walked into the bottom of that fog bank I showed. I don't know if I showed it. I took a picture of a fog bank kind of blowing across the road a few minutes ago. And I believe I am in it now. I'm crossing a ski slope here again. Look at the view. Well, here we are getting rained on again, and there's thunder this time. So I'm just call it a mile and a half from Highway 4, and then I'll be, I don't know, maybe a mile from the outfitter at that point. But meanwhile, I'm in another downpour, the daily downpour. entered the state park. I'm having to walk over to the office to square away my sleeping situation for the night. So I'm trying to interpret this map, these campsites, and to find one that can take a hammock that has properly spaced trees and all that. I'll probably end up on the no man's land between two campsites because that's where all the trees are. That's another through hiker. It's chilly, I'm damp. I could take a hot shower for, I don't know, 50 cents per 10 minutes or something like that. But I think I'm just gonna put on dry clothes and get in my hammock. I could order sushi, but I think I'm just gonna make something with my new stove. All right, here's my end of day summary since my phone died in the middle of all the excitement. Is that a cord? Hold on. My phone died in the middle of all the excitement this afternoon, and I didn't get a bunch of the footage. So yeah, I was coming down the mountain, and about 3:15, it started raining. I think that much was documented, and then by 4:15, I got to the trailhead at Highway 4, and it continued to rain. It was like raining so hard right then, and it continued raining till about 4:30, I'll say. But I had a road walk that ran me from 4:15. It was about a mile and a half from 4:15 to like 10 minutes before 5. It was when I walked into the base camp outfitter, and they had my stove in stock, but all I could do was buy a whole new stove kit. So the stash has a proprietary stove or proprietary pot. So now I have two I'm carrying, and plan to pop into the post office tomorrow. It's 15 minutes away on foot, and mail that thing home, and then maybe try to repair it or something like that, the broken one. That was my day, the part that didn't get any footage. And gosh, yeah, can't think of anything else to share, but I will sign off for the day, and see you tomorrow.